This, of course, came as a huge shock, and William and I have been doing everything we can to process and manage this privately for the sake of our young family.
William fully supported Kate's announcement. Prince William, the Sunday Times reports, understood why Kate Middleton felt she had to make the public announcement of her cancer diagnosis and preventative chemotherapy treatment, but wished she hadn't been made to feel that she had to. She did it with his full support and advice. He joined all the conversations around it. A close friend told The Times in an extensively sourced piece about Kate's statement and its aftermath. On every level, he wishes she didn't have to do it. But it was her decision, it wasn't begrudged, and he fully supported it. As to why he wasn't physically sitting alongside her, this was her as a strong woman sharing an innately strong message to the nation. She didn't need anyone sitting next to her. A royal source told The Times. He has been supporting her and the family in the background. His mother, Princess Diana's death when he was 15, and she 36, has had a profound effect on his response, a friend told the paper. Undoubtedly, what has happened to him in his life with his mother has led him into the protection mode he is in now. An aide said, "All he wants to do is protect his wife and children. The family just want to go away for Easter, spend time together, the 5 of them, close off from the world, and move on." The Telegraph adds the couple will circle the wagons and retreat from public view for several weeks. They are now not expected to be seen on Easter Sunday. Charles' hospital visits with Kate and their emotional lunch. King Charles' closeness to daughter-in-law Kate Middleton was evident in his warm statement of support he gave her after she divulged her cancer diagnosis, saying he was so proud of Catherine for her courage in speaking as she did. Now the Sunday Times reports that when the pair were both at the London clinic in January, he for treatment for an enlarged prostate, she for abdominal surgery, both predating their respective cancer diagnoses, Charles would visit Kate in her room. A source close to the king told the Sunday Times, "The king has always had a close, warm, and unique relationship with the princess. She has a great love and respect for him and his position. When they were in hospital together, there was a lot of toddling down the corridor to spend time with her. He has been encouraging and supporting her throughout. There is a very strong relationship between their majesties and the Waleses. They are very close, even more so at the moment," a senior royal source told the paper. Meanwhile, The Sun on Sunday reports that Charles and Kate had an emotional private lunch in Windsor together the day before Kate made her public announcement. Kate reportedly wanted to hear how Charles was coping and to tell him about her imminent announcement. He had been made aware of Kate's diagnosis before the lunch. It is highly unusual for just the 2 of them to sit down together like this, a source told the paper. The king had already been made aware that the woman he calls my beloved daughter-in-law had cancer. They would have had lots to discuss and share because just weeks earlier the king had begun his course of treatment and dealt with announcing his diagnosis. The king left his lunch feeling very emotional. They are very close, and he thinks of Catherine as his daughter. There is no doubt there is a lot they can share and can use each other for support during their own deeply personal cancer battles. On Friday, a palace spokesperson said that after spending time in the hospital with Kate, the king had remained in the closest contact with his beloved daughter-in-law throughout the past weeks. The spokesperson added that both Charles and Camilla would continue to offer their love and support to the whole family through this difficult time. How Kate wrote her statement to the world. Kate wrote every word of her Friday address, the Sunday Times reports. It allowed her to speak directly to the public who, overwhelmingly, have always been with her and her family, and who don't buy into the noise and gossip. A close friend told the paper. It was all her, she wrote every word of it. It came together very quickly. Her openness surprised those closest to her. "I didn't expect this," a close friend of Kate's told the paper. Kate also wanted to quell speculation that she'd be returning to work around Easter. What had shifted in the last few weeks was the sense that she felt. "I'm not going to have a normal return to work after Easter that everyone is expecting." And everyone was anticipating some kind of update around Easter, the close friend said. The friend said, "It wasn't really about the drama of the last few weeks, though obviously that has been upsetting. She felt she had to do it because of who she is. It was more that she knows she is a public figure and has a wider leadership responsibility. She knew she had to share the news because of how it was going to affect her work and her short-term future role. And it was about what was the most compassionate way she could deliver the news so that it would land with the public in the least shocking way. A written statement, she felt, would be too jarring. It was about people seeing her and her reassuring people that she was positive about it. Knowing it was news that was going to shock people, she wanted to do it as compassionately as possible. When things are really tough, that gratitude to the public for their support is their mantra. She also wants to be able to carry on with as active and normal a routine as possible, and not have it become a huge issue when she goes to a farm shop near their home in Windsor, with people then suggesting that's a PR move, the friend told The Times. Moving forwards, they will be very strict on enforcing their right to privacy. Facing down the trolls. Kate made the announcement precisely timed to coincide with her children's Easter break from school, which began Friday afternoon, hours before she revealed her cancer diagnosis to the world. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel Jaxcey N24. Thank you for watching.